Hello everyone. In last lecture we discussed the introduction of HTML, features of HTML and limitations of HTML. Today we learn paragraph tag, heading tag, formatting tag and font tag. Next point is the HTML basic tags and the attribute. HTML tags having two purposes. Logical document parts. It includes the pointers and links to other documents, images, sound files, video files, multimedia application, animation and so on. This is the first part. All logical are composed of elements that are contained with the angular brackets. Nesting tag means placing one set of tags inside another set. While typing tags, particularly be careful not to include the extra space. Do not give the extra space. Most of the tags are paired with an opening and ending tag or a closing tag. HTML tags are not case sensitive. There are two types of tags, that is the singular and paired. This is the two types of the tags. Attributes. Attributes work in with tags. Attributes provide the additional information about an element or about an tag. All attributes in the opening tags and are separated from other attributes and the tag itself by a space. Some attributes require quotes, some attributes does not require any type of a quote. Attributes that have other characters such as a spaces, percentage sign or a hash sign. Here is the example. Tag item. Here the item is the tag name. Optional is the attribute name, is equal to double quotation 1. This is the 1 is the value of the optional attribute and equal to is the one value is assigned to the optional attribute. And the end tag is a slash item. This is the example of a tag and attribute. Attribute of a body tag. In the body there are the multiple attributes. First is the a link. This defines the color of the hyperlink as the actually clicks them with a mouse. Link. This defines the color in which the hyperlinks will be displayed which has not yet been visited. It changes the default color of a hyperlink. VLink. This defines the color of hyperlinks which have previously been visited. The A-link, link and the V-link, these are the related to the hyperlink. Means when you get a text as a hyperlink or an anchor tag, then activated links color, link color or a visited link colors are changed by using these attributes. Next attribute of the body is the busy color. This busy color specifies the color to be used for the background of the web pages. You can use the RGB code color or the directly you can write the color name. Here is the example. Tag body busy color is equal to red. Here the red is written in the double quotation, or body busy color is equal to double quotation hash double F and 4 times 0. Here the double F it indicates the red color. 2 times 0 is indicates the green color and last two digits of 0 it indicates the blue color, that is the RGB. Next is the text. This defines the color for the text of the page. You can also use the RGB color combination. Tag body text is equal to red. It gives the text on the text of the body, it's having a red color. Next is the style. It specifies the style sheet commands that apply to the document body. Next is the background. The relatives and absolute location of an image files as a background. Next part is the heading tag, and the heading tags are used to define the various heading styles in a various font size. These tags are defined with H1 to H6. Heading tags are the pair tag. Each and every tags having its companion, that is its ending tag. H1 tag is start with slash ends with is slash H1. H2 is ends with slash H2. H3 is end with slash H3 up to H6 is ends with slash H6 tag. An extra blank line is automatically added before and after a heading tag. Attributes of a heading tag. Heading tag having the attribute that is alignment. It's having the values that are left, right and center. Align is equal to double quotation center, double quotation left, double quotation right. These are the values of the align attribute. Next tag is the formatting tag. In the formatting tag there are the 10 to 11 tags. First tag is the bold tag. This tag used to indicate the text that should appear in the bold text, bold face. Its formatting tag is also a pair tag. Tag U means underline tag. This tag used to underline the text in a document and it ends with a slash U. I tag. This tag is used to italic the text in a document. Above all the attribute, all have the attribute means the bold, underline and italic all having the attribute that is the ID and style. Next tag is the subscript tag. This tag is used to indicate the subscript in the document. Subscript means here we can say the chemical reaction. In the chemical reaction we can write H2O. In here the H and O, the two alphabets are right in a normal phase, but 2 is right in the base of the H, that is the subscript. Here let's see the example. H tag subscript 2 slash sub, SO subscript 4 slash subscript. This is the here HSO, it's writes in a normal phase, and 2 and 4 these numbers are right in a subscript tag. The effect of that lines or the output of this input line is the H2SO4. The number 2 and 4 are the at baseline. Next tag is the superscript tag. This tag used to indicate the superscript in the document. The superscript tag is mostly used in the mathematical function, that is the a plus b square bracket square. Here the bracket a plus b is right in a normal phase and the number 2 is right in a tag superscript, that is starting tag superscript and ending tag superscript. It gives the output that the bracket a plus b bracket square, that is the superscript. Next tag is the center tag. This tag is used to position text at an equal distance between the left and right edges of the documents, or simply we can say that it's appear the text or anything at the center of the web document or a web page. This next tag is the strike tag. It indicates by or is defined by small s. This tag is used to display the strike through the text. Next is the big tag. It is used to display the text in a 1 point bigger or 1 point larger font than the surrounding text. Next is the small. It is used to display the text in a 1 point smaller font than the surrounding text. Last one is the pre tag. It is used to display a block of predefined or a pre-formatted tags in a monospaced fixed font. The font is a monospaced fixed font, that is to display a block of text as it is, including all the blank spaces and the new line character. These are all the formatting tags, and the formatting tags are mostly used in the body tag. Next tag is the paragraph tag. The tag P is used to indicate a paragraph in a document. It causes the browser to insert a new line and additional vertical space to display the text following. Tag P is a paragraph tag. Default left alignment end with /p tag, or a P having its ending tag or a closing tag, that is the /p. Attributes of the paragraph tag, that is the align. Align paragraphs text to a left, right and the center of the paragraph. Next is the style. It specifies the style sheet commands that apply to the contents of the paragraph. Next is the width. The horizontal dimension of the paragraph in term of number of pixels. Here we can give the width of the paragraph. Font tag and their attributes. The font tags, it is a paired tag, font and end with /font. The tag font sets font characteristics of the font in a browser used to display the text. Default font size is a 3 and the range of the font size is from 1 to 7. It can also specify the relative size by using plus or a minus. Color attribute uses the value as a color name or a color code in term of a hexacode or a RGB code, 2 times R, 2 times G and 2 times B. Today we discuss heading tag, formatting tag, font tag and paragraph tag. Thank you.